everyone. Welcome to the Cine versus podcast, a filmmakers podcast that even the filmmakers do not know that they need. Here we have insightful conversations into the filmmaking industry, and basically all that that used to happen, I'm like, no, how about you have that conversation to your face? You don't like what this person did. You don't like what they are doing. It's affecting your work. How about you let them know so that we can have better relationships on set, right? So that's basically the essence of this podcast, just to foster better relationships on set so that our film can be sweet from top to bottom, because soft life fits everybody. Means if I want to be doing like this on set, I don't want to be looking like a mental crazy person. And so today, the people that are fighting, they are not fighting. The people that are having conversations are an actor and a producer. Hey, today, not today. So I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves and their body of work so that, you know, you can understand why they are like this and they are frustrated and they're having PTSD from each other, from relating with each other. So Abdul.
Okay, my name is Abdul Tijani Ahmed. I am a writer, producer, and sometimes actor.
Hey! But today, who are you?
But today, I'm a producer.
Today is a producer, guys. So, and he's going to give it to the actor. So, what have you worked on?
Okay, I've worked on a couple of projects. Brotherhood being one of them as a writer. I also wrote and produced Recording.
Nice.
Projects coming up, I have Dear Diane starring
this person.
Detola as
guys,
Diane.
this thing, it just got personal.
So, and okay, let me give an exclusive. I have Insecure coming to cinemas March 8th. This is a Tiger Rose exclusive.
Exclusive, you heard it here first, guys. Insecure is coming to the cinemas March 8th. Better watch it.
So,
how I watch it says because I hate on that Tiger Rose podcast, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm excited. I'm excited for any Abdul Tijani Ahmed projects that comes out.
Thank you.
Of course. I love it. So,
okay, hello
Miss Jones.
everyone.
lady with the name. Say your name.
My name is Detola Jones.
Guys, does that name not sound? Wait first. Does that name not sound made up? Like she looked at it like, how about I call myself looking good, giving what?
Guys, it's my name. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Some people are just born into this thing.
Yeah, you know. Okay. Well, I am an actor, singer, dancer, model, among other things.
Leave work for us, please.
So, no.
You even still put amongst other things.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
what have you worked on apart from Dear Diane that we can't wait for whenever it comes out? They've given us this teaser. I'm just like, when is this coming out now? Epos.
Ask our producer.
December.
Our producer said December, so December is coming out in December. So I also have another project that is coming out in a few weeks, Love and Light.
Love and Light and small cheating. Love it. Season 1 is currently airing, right?
Yeah, season 1 is actually airing.
On
African
Magic
and
and
Showmax.
Right,
Season 1 is actually airing right now. You guys should check it out. It's, Love and Light and Small Cheating. Is the name not interesting enough?
It is.
Guys, please. So yeah, I feel like without further ado, we should just, get into it. I think I've taken over the host.
You want to get into it? Get into it, please.
Amongst the other things that she does.
Amongst the other things is hosting, but get into it. Miss Detola Jones, I have in front of you a world-renowned producer, Mr. Abdul Tijani Ahmed. Now, all the things producers have done to you across board, all the PTSD, please pour it on him, all your frustrations. Ask him, why do you do the things you do? Why?
This is tough, actually. I don't even know what I want to ask you.
It's tough because my set was perfect.
Oh, God.
It was.
Oh, my God. What is happening?
My set
Who
was
do I
perfect.
have to call for it not to be a... Oh, my Lord.
There's nothing to pick.
He's not. Why not? I said we're not. We are representing all the producers out there, please.
Well, okay.
Yes. On behalf of all the other ones you've been to, ask him why do they do the things they do.
Okay.
Ask him. Nollywood producers, you see that like we are good.
We're so good to our people.
We're so
We
good.
treat people right. We treat them like queens.
This guy, they're
Guys,
gaslighting
they
me.
just
They're gaslighting
come.
me, guys. They're
And then
gaslighting
they
me.
come and they put out this narrative like, no, we don't feed them.
yes.
Or we don't like, I don't get it. Like,
First of all, the quality of y'all's food. What's happening? What's the meaning of rice and egg?
what do you mean? Or Tex-Mex? We give you Tex-Mex. We give you Jamaican. I'm at heater with jambalaya, peppered rice, pelu turkey in this economy. What are you
feel
telling me?
like-
After you have collected 1 million naira, collected all
No,
You know that to give you what?
when the producer,
Shrimp fried rice.
Wait, when the producer called you, said,
excuse me.
This is our budget.
Okay, we want to
You
talk,
said
Abi. No. We want to talk, Abi. You want to talk. You open
Talk.
your mouth and say 1 million.
Talk.
Why do you people pay what you pay? Why do people think that we are magicians? Why do you people call like guys? I mean, it's 2023. No, do you know how much the naira is to the dollar? Why do you people pay such ridiculous
why do
amount of
actors
money?
think that
Am I responsible for the
dollar is
dollar?
only
You
affecting them?
you just
it's
ask-
affecting production too.
No.
And we're the
Well, you
what
guys, your what we earn and what you people earn. I don't.
How?
Do you know Tell us
do you
what
know
you are
my
earning.
salary?
No, exactly. You know mine. I don't know yours.
I don't-
Tell me.
My salary is your salary.
That is a life
After
from the
everything has
bottomless
ended,
pits of hell.
I collect the change everybody has been paid. Whatever is
Exactly.
left.
And we don't get paid anything apart from just the fee that we give.
Sometimes it's
Anything else
only
you
Uber
guys
money
get
that I walk
paid.
away with.
Anything, whatever streaming you people are collecting, whatever. Our own is one. We just get money once. That's it.
But you're not taking
But the
any
streaming
risk.
money is
We are
going
taking
back.
all the
Oh, all
investor.
the risks that you people have been taking. That's what you always say. You are taking all the risks, but
if
you are taking all the risks. But the time when you take the risk and it pays off, do we get any? Oh, you guys, well done. No, let me slap your back. No, you don't
when it
do
does
any
not
of
pay
that.
off, will you bring back your money?
But do you do any of that? Oh, no, first of all, you've paid me next to nothing. So how can you come and collect my
Not
money
all the time.
when the thing did not
But
pay
it's
off?
not all the time.
Not all the time.
No, you said I should ask questions. Ask for the times that it happened. Answer for the times that it
Situations
happens.
are different. There are also times when you come to settle and you do the bare minimum and you get paid more than.
We do the bare minimum.
Yes, I
And you get
agree.
paid more.
I agree.
You have to balance
No,
out.
no, you-
One day, somebody's entire 3 months salary.
Exactly, and let's not.
Yes,
deny the
somebody's
fact that
one day.
We are helping you. We are also helping your career. We are helping you showcase your.
Yeah, no,
talent.
okay.
So
I'm
that
so
other
sorry.
people
No,
will hire you.
This is another question. This is another question.
So that other people will hire you.
I'm sorry. This is another question. Why do you guys always act like you're doing us a favor?
Because if we don't hire you, we'll hire someone else.
Do you see? Do you see? Do you see my issues?
It's that
Nobody is doing anybody a favor, guys.
You
We're
also do
all.
like you are doing production a favor by
We
being on
do
the
not.
project.
Please excuse me. What are you doing here?
I'm the host, guys. I'm not the blind.
Thank you.
I'm the host.
Hush. Thank you. Why do you think it's okay to behave like you are doing me a favor? Why do you think that's okay to do?
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Your producer is your boss. Your boss can decide to hire someone else to replace you. Like your boss hiring you is in as much as you're qualified, but you're not the only person that is qualified.
You are not the only producer either.
There is
Yeah,
no,
but the other ones are giving you work. Take
It's
their
not
work.
one project.
even if you can produce your own film and be inside.
Tiger by arrows. She will zip your mouth.
Padlock it.
Tiger is on fire.
The rose has
So,
burnt.
I think that actors feeling like, oh, why do you feel like why do I? It's kind of insecurity because you know that
You behave specifically. You behave like you are doing me a favor. How is that insecurity? When you are showing me.
I don't think that anybody will consciously wake up and say, oh, I want to show my actor that like.
Oh no! Speak
I'll
for
show my
yourself.
actor that
I'm sorry,
You need
Mr.
to know
Abdul.
today.
Speak for yourself,
You need to know
please.
today that
I hired him.
You need to no. You need to speak for yourself. You say you don't do that. It doesn't mean that some producers don't. A lot of producers actually do. It's the same way, like, you ask me some certain questions, like, some actors do it. I can only speak for myself and say I don't do it.
Okay.
But a lot of producers behave like they're doing
So
you a
she's
favor.
speaking from her experience. So help her out, Abdul. Why?
Well, like I always say, there will always be bad eggs.
Chicken now.
There will always be bad eggs. But also, there are times when actors need to be checked. There are times when actors come to set with the whole, I'm one in front of the camera. You can't do it without. You can't. Hell no. I don't care if you're Meryl Streep. Anybody, you can be replaced.
Yeah, because
So-
you guys can hold production ransom just
Yeah,
based on that.
because they feel like, like this and that, blah blah blah. They will now come to set to say that, pay this scene. I cannot. Which is something I want to ask. Why do actors do that? Come to set and you read the script. That's why I always recommend before I have money conversation. I'll ask you, have you read the script? Do you know what you're doing? So that you don't come and say that, I charged 15 naira for something I should have done for 200 naira. So you have and I'm speaking 90, I don't know, say 90, 80% of actors.
Yeah.
I don't think they read their scripts.
No,
Because they
they'll
come to
just get
set-
general idea.
They just come to set, and even if you don't want to read the script before you accept the role, once you accept the role, read the script before you come to set. So you come to set and say that, I cannot do this. I cannot die inside frame. I cannot.
Cannot put me inside coffin. It's not my destiny.
I cannot kiss. Blah blah blah. It's a romantic comedy. What do you think?
But it was there in
2023.
the script,
like
right?
it's literally there in the script. So why do actors do this thing? When
You
they
not
come
be
to set?
you not be so surprised.
And they'll not put the director, they'll not put production and director and everybody in a tough spot, because it's not as if we are forcing you to do what you don't want
And to
do.
go against your
Why you had
ideals. Why didn't you read
Why
it?
didn't you read it and
Yeah, I
say
feel
that?
like most of that actually stems from the fact that these people did not read it, or there are actually some people that they saw it, but they just feel like, I
can change it.
I'm gonna, when I get there, I'm gonna tell them I'm not doing that shit. You know, and they're just gonna tell you they're not gonna do it. And then most of the time, you guys allow for that to happen. So check yourselves.
Okay. I have also wait first. I have a question. Tagging in here. I have a question, right? So this is a personal experience that happened to a friend where they've acted these whole scenes, right? You've done to the end of the movie, and then when you have an ensemble cast and there's one scene that has everybody in it, right? Then on the last day of shoot, everybody is here. We're talking big names are here, and then you just wake up and you just be like, you know what? I don't like what you're paying me. If you don't send me so and so amount to my account, I'm not gonna come.
What?
And guess what? Till today, that movie has not seen the light of day.
You're joking.
What?
Because the money, I will not be held to ransom. The money was not sent because why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I do not negotiate with terrorists.
Did he or she not sign a contract?
Sign a contract, or so you come and lift him from wherever the person is.
I mean, I was
So I can't even like that. That's just
That's
do you-
that's
so
a different kind
Is
of.
that not witchcraft?
Yes.
But like, I have one other question for you people, and this is the reason why an actor can think that they will do something like this and you will get away with it. It's because you guys also do not honor your contracts. Why?
Which part of the contract did I honor that you are not coming?
No. I'm not
They've
talking
paid
about
you your
own
already
right
money.
now.
You don't understand. They've paid you your money in full, right? This is just extra that you are asking for.
I'm not answering your question. I'm
Okay.
saying that's a different type
Who
of
will
madness.
answer?
but-
Who answered this
I
one?
don't
now?
know. Maybe the person that did it. What I'm saying is, there's another. Okay, so I've had situations where I've actually signed contracts, right? And then you will just wake up in the middle of the night and just decide, you know what, I don't think maybe this is working, or I want to switch up the car because, well, as you said, you can do whatever you want. After
No,
all,
not in that
let me
sense.
finish. please.
Not in that sense
Not in
now.
that
Let
sense.
me finish.
Finish.
Thank you very much. So, because you have said, like you said, I'm just using your words. It's your words I'm using. You can use anybody. You can always replace the person. Everybody's replaceable and whatever. So you have people, you book them down for these dates or whatever. And this is another reason why we double book, because this thing, I'm speaking from experience, right? I had signed this contract with these dates, but something just told me, do not listen to these people. And I double booked. Thank God I did that, because last minute, I promise you, like 2 or 3 days before I was supposed to start filming, then they decide, oh, they want to hold another casting or whatever it is that is wrong with them.
Another
And
casting, what's that?
Casting.
yeah, like they wanted to maybe
Shuffle.
shuffle around. Yeah, so it was like a different type of casting and whatnot. So if I did not double book now, because then my character changed and then my dates also changed by months.
Wow.
If I didn't double book now, what will happen to me?
That project. Yeah.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
the one she's
I don't
talking about.
know.
I have lost time, I've lost money. And we signed a contract. You are actually liable. I could, you understand? But because our legal system is shit here, you people actually constantly take the piss.
I mean,
And this is why one actor will wake up in the morning too and now tell you, you know what, if you don't pay me so and so, I'm not showing up. Because they know they fully gotten their money.
I don't think
That's not why.
And
No.
also
Person
because
that
the
person
legal...
is
No.
witchcraft.
I'm not saying that
Okay, because the person knows that the
because
contract
legal
is just
system
paper.
is shit
Well,
as well.
Contract is just paper in the industry.
So it's very difficult. I'm sorry. It's very difficult to like trust contracts or anything. This is another reason why people are not reading their scripts or whatnot. There's some people that are mad. I'm not excusing everybody.
Okay.
You know. But then there's sometimes also, you know, you read the script, you know, you want to be a responsible person. You want to do things the way things are supposed to be. But then people just constantly keep showing you why it's okay to be mad. Especially in this Lagos. It's like we're all just moving mad. I don't know what is happening, but please, why?
I feel like as much as there are bad actors, there are also very bad producers.
Yep.
There are
Yeah.
bad producers. But there are friends of mine that, let me not say friends of mine. There are people I know that, if I hear stories from their set, maybe
Associates.
maybe an actor complains that, I experienced it, I will not be surprised. Like that. But there are also people that I know that they are very professional and they do things by the book. And when I hear that, if he tells me that an actor acted this, I'll be surprised at why. So I feel like actors take the energy from bad sets to good sets. Like you should be able,
PTSD,
you should
right?
be able to like, you should be able to know the environment you are in. If they're giving you madness, give them madness.
That actually
And don't
goes
pour
both ways.
frustration.
Producers too also take energy from bad actors too. Every other actor that is not giving you stress, you just
Every
find
actor I see will collect.
yeah, because this person fucked me up. Especially if the person was a big name and you know you cannot do anything, you will not come and try and bully somebody that is still trying to
It's
find
not
their way.
bullying. It's being
That
professional.
Personally, I find maybe it's just me. I find it very hard that a producer will wake up and say, I must terrorize because you want the best for your project.
You want the best
Like,
for your
you want your
So I don't know why you guys are
project
doing
to
it.
do well.
No, it's a constant question in my head too, because I'm wondering, this is not my project. At the end of the day, it's yours. So why are you behaving like this? That happens on some people's sets. Like you are wondering, like, but hold on, like if this thing doesn't look this way, like it's your project as well. Like in as much as I'm the one inside it or whatever, it's your money, like you said, it's your risk, it's your whatever. So why are you behaving in a certain type of? It's confusing me too, because I don't understand why you. Is it that you are blocking this? This is the reason why we don't believe. Which situation?
It's hard for us to wrap our heads around.
You
Because
figure
I
out how
can't
you
relate
wrap
because
your
my-
head.
I can't wake up and decide I'm going to be
Bro,
the principality on my
a
own
lot
set.
of things that you people are saying to me too about what actors are doing, like the way the actor did that, I can't relate. I'm not going to wake up one morning and say I'm not showing up after I've collected my money. I've signed the contract. I know that this is what I'm doing, and I'll be like, I'm not showing up because something is wrong with me in my pinky finger, or because I just feel like you should give me more money. I'm not going to do that. I can't relate. It's a bit ridiculous to me.
But do actors do this thing where, a producer calls you for a job, and because I know producers do it, you want to cast an actor, and you call your producer to say, how was this actor on your set? And maybe, mind you, one thing actors do not take for granted is that crew members recommend actors more than producers.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
God.
Yes.
It's important information.
Yes.
It's important information to put out there, right?
Another
Crew
question.
members, down to the PA,
Yes.
even driver, production
Yes.
driver,
Those are the people
can
that
be your next reference.
they recommend actors more than other producers or all those big people that you're looking at, because those ones, they already have 1,000 people on their list that are on their neck that want them to hire. So do actors do this thing where you call your colleagues to ask, this producer, the same way the producer will call to ask about actors, how was this person on your set? So if your colleague tells you that, this person's set was trash, the food was good, then you can turn down the job.
Yeah, do you guys turn down work?
Do you guys
Do we turn down work?
Do you say no?
Well, see, there's a bunch of Olori Burukus that you don't even want to meet in life. So, like, really, most of the time when we ask these questions is to really know how to conduct yourself, when you get on that set, if you're going to take like depending on the gravity of whatever it is that said person experienced or said people experience on that set or that person's set, it's really, for me personally, I can't speak for everybody, it's really just to know how you are going to, how you're going to handle yourself, and just know that if they say their food is trash, just know that you'll be packing your own lunch, because someone like me, I don't have time for rubbish. Food is not really my problem. I will pack my own, because most of the time the food, so really that's the thing and it depends on what, like I said, this person or these people experienced on that set, because there are some things that that you just don't want a piece of it. I don't even just want to be a party to it, so you know what, I'm not available. It's not a fight.
Okay, so it's like knowing the madness you can manage.
Exactly. And if I know that, because I don't want anybody to get me out of character. I'm not that person. I don't want to go on somebody's set and go and be shouting or doing this or doing that. See, I'm a very soft person. I don't, honestly, like, contrary to, what you might think, I really do not have stress, and I don't have the energy for it. And I absolutely loathe places that bring out certain, like, types of disgusting emotions that I should not be expressing in public. I can't stand it. So, if it's that deep, I'm not available. Otherwise, there are a lot of crazy people in Lagos. We're actually all moving mad in this state. So we'll find our way around it somehow, one way or the other, Okay. So that's the thing. But I want to ask, while I understand the need to ask your crew, like, okay, how was this person or whatever, because I absolutely believe in, respecting everybody. I know there's some people that will not, they feel like, because this person is on the crew, is less than human or something. Some people are actually like that. People are different. But like, I don't know if you people have ever considered the fact that you might just be talking to a bunch of frustrated people that just don't like somebody for a particular reason.
I feel like that's why you should not ask one person.
It's not one person now.
Like everybody.
How can everybody be frustrated with you?
But excuse me, but you know.
Are you a principal? Why is that?
No, but
Well,
if
that Abdul, I promise you, it is a promise that can happen. I promise you.
Generally, Shami, I feel like if 3-4 people are saying the same thing about you, you are the problem. You are the problem.
You also know that if somebody there's context, and if one person doesn't like you, they will go around and find other people that don't like you so that they can form a camp. It's a promise. I'm promising you this thing. I get it, because if I was a producer, I will also want to ask my crew members and see like how far this person is. But then another thing I realized is, and if you ask me, I'm just gonna say that producer, you really do not want to use that actor.
No.
What I'm saying is, if I wanted to use an actor, it's not like I will not ask. I will ask. And when I find out what they say that they said this person is doing or how the person is, if I really want to use that actor, I'm going to do it. Regardless. And I'll know that, they've told me, so I'll carry my ammunition.
Yeah, sometimes that's why producers do that, so that we know how to engage the person.
Well, if that's what it is, then...
See, that's the thing, because a particular project comes to mind. Because I will not mention names, but we had asked about this person. In fact, I had personally warned my friend not to cast this person. And they went ahead and casted the person, and like, and the argument was that, I can relate. People can say things about me. Like people can make up things about the way Detola say, the way she feels now. That so I don't want to take anybody that I've been in that situation before, so I'm going to take a risk. I don't want to hear anything. This person I want, blah blah blah. Okay. The shege. the actor brought.
So you see, I think it's a double-edged sword. You really don't know
it's
when it will work and when it won't.
When people warned you, and you still did not, and you're trying to prove a point with this person, and the person comes and shows you that, yes, that devil that they say I am,
is who I am.
That is who I am.
But you see the thing, guys, that's life.
No,
So-
but I think for this is to also understand
That's
the
life.
people that you are asking about
Yes,
this.
you need to know
It's
the
not
people you're
everybody.
asking.
You definitely have your trusted circle,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
You
Like,
definitely know that this
for-
person, for this person to say this, okay, right? It's not like you're going around just asking, oh, this one,
Yeah,
that one,
random
that.
people.
Even within the crew circle,
Yeah,
it's not
you
every
know-
cinematographer that you
yeah,
say,
you know
okay,
the
so
person's
how
type.
far?
Like,
It's
you-
not every PM, it's not every like you know, like okay, this person, okay, so how far this person now,
Yeah.
right? That's
like,
how
you,
it
you,
goes.
you know Michael now, like you work with him. If Michael tells you someone is badly behaved, the person is badly behaved.
Oh yeah.
That is just it.
Right?
Yeah.
There is no, he's the sweetest person, he likes everybody. But if he tells you
He
that
does.
this person, that means you are the problem.
So
So
that's
just people
that's
like
it.
that.
Yeah. So I feel like does that answer your question?
I mean, yeah, like I think we just came to get like we just agreed to disagree because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's not 100% on either way, like both ways. So yeah,
Okay. So any other questions from anybody?
he hasn't asked me any questions,
I've not.
and that would be tough for you because
What?
he's also an actor. I will embarrass you here.
What? Right now is a you not see the suit.
Yeah, I can see your suit, but bro.
He's a producer. Please.
Okay.
Why okay. I asked a question. I asked why actors don't read their scripts before they
Oh
come
right.
to set. I
Yes.
already asked that.
Why do they?
And why do they want to change? Why do actors feel like why do some actors feel like they know better than the director?
Bro.
Because
The writer of the script, because by the time
Oh,
they finish with the
yeah.
character interpretation, you are like, bro.
oh,
See, I know
like,
that. You see that question is actually very, very, very like it has opened a whole like a can of worms. That I'm going to now throw back to you is why do you guys not do the way you also behave, right? You call somebody today, you send them a script tomorrow. We're filming next tomorrow. If we all came together, or at least if the actor and the director come together before we start to film, and we know we built that character together, the chances of having these issues that you're having now, like you really limit that.
Because
But
as
then-
you're reading, you are kind of creating
Exactly,
your
because when you
character,
are
right?
reading something, right, you are imagining something, and then some people like. I feel there are some directors that their interpretation can be very unique. I don't want to use any like other. It can be, but but someone like me now personally, except the thing is absolutely ridiculous. It depends on if I haven't met you before, if I'm working with you for the first time or whatever. I don't want to seem difficult. If you ask me this thing, I might ask you again like, are you sure? And if you insist, well, you're the director, I'm going to go ahead and do it, except
your
it's
name on the
ridiculous. So. But, there's some, man, yeah. I know that some actors used to just, they want to take it over.
How about
there.
it was like, director, you don't think we need to see you?
like,
You don't think we need to see you?
No, and also, most of these things,
you don't want to take a dolly shot.
some people are, what is that? Some people are over sabis, yes. There's some people that are like that. And then also, there's also when you've done other projects and you've seen yourself and you've seen like what came out, it's kind of like trauma from what you've experienced, and you're like,
Everybody's
this
just
cannot
walking around
happen.
with trauma in
Yes,
this
there's
film
so much
industry.
trauma in this place.
Literally,
And
everybody
our
does
biggest problem
trauma.
is we're not actually sitting down to build a character together. That's really tough.
But I think
We're just making magic, to be honest. There's something that Gideon said. He said that when the name of our industry should not be African Magic, it should not be Nollywood, it should be African Magic. Because honestly, the time, like our turnaround time from character to character is amazing. Literally, you can be on two sets at the same time, two different characters completely. As soon as you're done with that, you have like 3 days break. Somebody sends you a
saying
script.
yes? You to say that I want to do one character
We
per
should not
time.
eat.
Exactly.
Well, even if we're doing one character per time, if we're building it properly, that's a different scenario. But you people too is send the script today, start filming tomorrow. That's magic now.
Oh, okay. And there are exemptions to this.
Okay.
I understand the point of of course you need time to read, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Also, there are also actors that you send this. You won't call them to come and do
6 months
if
before they've still not ready.
Yeah.
It's on set.
Yeah,
they say,
no,
"Oh,
I'm
so
not
sorry."
arguing. There's some people like that. Yeah.
There are so many factors that go into that.
Definitely.
One,
Yeah.
money. Time.
That's you
Time.
people
Time.
never
Wait
wanna
now.
drop.
Is
Time-
that what?
Time is
Do we
money.
have it?
Oh, how do I want to know?
If
Is your word against mine?
if we had more money, we have longer shoot.
Me, I even have
periods,
question
we
for
more time
producer
production and all that.
as an actor. in my Waka Pass roles,
Then
yes,
there
I'm
are
an
just-
actor.
There are also actors who are just not interested in that.
Definitely.
So, but I feel like, when you meet an actor who is actually invested in that kind of thing, you should actually indulge the actor
Yes.
and go through with it.
That would be awesome.
But yeah,
I'm one of them.
also, why is it that actors they peak where they run mad? They, I don't.
It's like Nigerians now. When you're in America, you stop. You stop. You know, red means stop.
Thank you.
You know what this thing means. But
They
when you're in Nigeria, what is red? What is yellow?
They will go on this person's set where they are playing Waka Pass just because the person is like an established. They feel
A
the
big
person
name.
is an established filmmaker, and the thing a lot of actors don't realize is that the filmmakers on your level are the ones who can help your career more than the big names that you think.
Yeah, because they have more time left in the
yeah.
industry.
They-
They are
like
coming to that point of the established,
So
right?
if you're an actor who is upcoming, like instead of hustling to get on this person's project because you feel you want to do,
Instead of hustling to get on Abdul TJ's project. Oh.
please, you should be doing stuff with your
Peers.
with your peers. Like basically, that's how I built my career, because I built my career by making friends, by making stuff with my friends who I still make stuff with till today. So like, but actors,
Sharing tips and secrets, guys. Write it down.
so actors feel like, oh, I want it's.
Is it that this or nothing?
Yeah, it's like, oh, what is this one? Who is this one that's giving me 10 scenes in his film? Please, I want to go and do one scene in
Somebody's film.
No, so what? Like, obviously, I mean, I'm supposed to be representing actors, but I can only really speak for myself, to be honest. For me, it doesn't really matter if you're giving me one scene or 15. What really matters to me is the nature of those scenes, because I also want to challenge myself. It's what I'm doing in them. Right? That's what it is for me. It's not everybody wants to work with a big name, to be honest. But like, I weigh it by like, what is happening in it? Do I like this project? So that's if I'm torn. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and do both. But if I have to pick one, these are the questions I ask myself. These are the things I'm looking at. These are the things I'm that determine which one I go for. Like, it's not just it's a big name, because like you said, to be honest, you go there, you do they will tell you, oh, don't worry, next time I'll call you.
Next time is for that.
Until
extra
you
Waka
also
Pass
become a big name.
and you bring it to the
You understand
table.
exactly,
And
because
that's-
it's a dog eat dog world.
Yeah.
So it's also going to be a dog eat dog world for it's about what is in there. What am I going to portray? How
Yeah.
does that make me look?
A better actor, yeah.
That's
Don't
it.
say I never did anything on you. I was never on your side. As an actor, that I am. Established professional Waka Pass. I have a few questions for you, Mr. Producer.
Okay.
Number one, typecasting. So because now in one film I acted, I was speaking with your accent and you like it. All of a sudden, that's all I ever do for the rest of my career. No, I'm an actor.
Absolutely
I
refuse to see you in a different light.
How about you turn down the roles?
No, but why do all of you bring the same roles? Oh, she's
Why don't you
pretty.
just turn it
She's
down?
this, she's
But
that.
then
She
I
can
have
only be a
bills
seductress.
to pay. And I try to tell you that, oh, I can do this. And you just
But that's just
Do you know the funniest
Because
thing?
if
They
you
might
don't give
even
me- if I
see you
told them-
doing it. You would do like an audition.
Yeah.
You read for this character that is different or whatever. It's not what you would typically do or anything, you know. Everybody wants that fine girl, whatever. And then you say, oh, this is, you know, I'm happy that, you know, I'm even going to read for this thing.
Yeah.
And then you get the job, like, oh, congratulations, blah, 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 blah. You know, you got a role. That's when they first start with a role and not the role. Just know that there's a problem. What is said role? Then you see that, oh, there was supposed to be one girl, like you said, that you know, she has this kind of funky accent. Obviously, because you've done it and you've nailed it once, that's the only thing you can do for the rest of your life. oh, you know, she's supposed to be this. She looks a certain type of way. She's that. So yeah, we feel like you worked for this one and that one. But then the other option we have, these are the people that we won't bother to give you any kind of explanation whatsoever. Yeah. But the other person we have can only work for this one. So you know, we're just gonna give you this one instead. And like you said, we've got bills to pay. Otherwise, we're starving in the name of art now. We've already chosen art and see how many things we're doing.
It's tough, right, for them, and
it's
I
annoying.
See where it is because I understand how the producers and nobody wants to take a risk.
I was going to say that, but you already taking it.
Oh, you said you people are taking risks with them. You might as well go ahead and take it. I mean, the truth there is, it's not even if you.
It's a big problem.
It's a big problem everywhere in the world.
Everywhere in the world, yes, right? I agree. But here is a special kind of problem.
because, like you said earlier, we have really short time for actors to really to get into character. Yeah. So it's safer to just go with what you have already.
You can't always be safe now. You're taking risks with your money. Take risks with the talent as well.
Why am I your money?
Why would I take?
It's your film. So here's the thing. I'm even talking from a side that you know it's actually you that is getting the short end of the stick because the other person that you have somehow cannot play those two roles. So that is the reason why you are moving me from this to that.
Because
that's not my problem. So because I'm the talented one, I should remain typecast.
Because you're the talented one. And see,
and you got this on lockdown. You can do it in your sleep.
You can see, but I feel like
you guys are lazy. It's part of the whole lazy. Everybody is lazy. So that whole laziness, that's where you guys' own comes from. Y'all are lazy too.
I don't think it's lazy. I don't think so.
It's some form of laziness, bro.
Because you like 150 videos, sometimes 1,000 videos.
And auditions are stressful.
Auditions are so stressful.
But the typecasting thing, and there are people who have taken risks and it did not pay off.
No, but you can't say we've taken risks. We take risks with new talent all the time. And the problem is that because we've taken that risk,
not new
and
talent.
the person has killed it on that new level.
You don't want to.
All the other people just want you to come and do that risk that we have taken.
Exactly. So one person has taken a risk. Everybody now wants to follow that same just one risk. How about you all keep taking risks and then we'll move forward as an industry? It's not everybody now, but if there are 10 producers, why would you wait for only one person to take a risk? Because this is how it works. This is the structure. One person will take a risk and then the other 9 decide, let's all do this. Okay, if you were 4 people that took that risk out of 10, is it that bad?
But the good thing about being typecast when you're actually, is a different thing when you're typecast and you're not a good actor, so that's the only thing you're good at. So just remain there. But when you're
one name just came to mind.
Oh my god!
You can't possibly do that.
So it's when you are a good actor and you are being typecast, the day you would,
if it ever comes,
the effect it will have when you do something different, it won't be the same as when you're constantly doing something different. Like I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know.
I don't know how to
exactly.
I see it, but still.
See,
I mean, I get it. It's gonna be a shocker for people. Oh my gosh, she can do this. But then for you, it's like I've always been able to.
Exactly.
Duh.
So, but
yeah,
if you're someone that plays every,
if you're someone that plays every character and you nail it, you are gonna be a great actor. Yes, that's what it is.
It's not so. That's how it should be. I'm not saying
that's how it should be.
That's how
it should be. As an actor,
that's how it should be. You should do different things. But let's also look at, since this situation we find ourselves in, let's look at the bright side. When you do, when you're constantly doing something, and let's see, this typecasting self, a good actor will find a way to make a character different somehow.
Bro, the way you people write and the short time we have to execute
somehow.
What kind of magic are you people? You see, this is where I have problems with producers. They always expect you to perform some kind of. Do you see what he said now? He will typecast you and still expect you to make it different.
Bring a little flavor.
Yes, with your short. They sent you the script 2 days ago. That is on a good day. 2 days ago, you start filming today. Same character you played, like you literally just got off set
That's
from.
why you're good.
Then now say you should bring.
That's why
You think they are lazy. This is why I call
It's
you
not
guys lazy. You are
laziness.
expecting only
It's not
us to
being
do all
lazy.
the work for next to nothing.
It's not being lazy. It's being good at your job. You should be able to add
You
flavor
to be
what-
good at your job and
I'm
cast somebody
casting on my job. That's
properly.
why I'm casting you
I'm
because
not
I know you
talking
can
to
do the
you.
work.
Yes.
I know you can get the work done. I'm not your talent manager. I'm not your agent.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm-
Please host.
Your career is your own. My career is my own. My career is to make my own is to make a film. I have casted you. So bringing a flavor to the character is if you don't like the character, I can say
They want you to bring a flavor. Gideon. They want us to bring a flavor in one day. They typecast us and they said we should bring the flavor in one day. That is a different type of African magic, my brother.
My second and final
But
question.
I feel like when there's time, I think projects where there's time for the actor to train and all that, they have taken risks. I've seen actors who like
You won't see in this role.
someone
and
comes to mind, but I'm not going to call. But I've seen someone who like very, very, very
Well, it's a good thing
typecast
you mentioned
and did something very different, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Because there was time and there was money
Train.
to train and all that. So hopefully one day we get there.
Amen.
Hopefully. My last and final question for you, Mr. Producer.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that you never have money? You tell me you don't have money. You are paying me my peanuts. And yes, you are driving Jeep.
Bro.
You are going on vacation. Your family is going on family vacation. Meanwhile, me, I can't even afford to go to Badagry to see the free beach.
And it's your face that is everywhere.
How?
Do you know what that pressure
What?
is?
Why?
But is it the producer that are driving Jeep or the actors
It's
and
you that
actresses?
is driving
Which actors and actresses?
I don't
But
have
let's not
Jeep.
talk about how. Let's just answer the question.
The thing about producing is that you're taking someone.
Okay, now we're taking a risk again.
It depends on if you're the EP or if you're EP in the project as well, or if you're
Okay,
just the producer.
just the producer,
Because
right?
if you're just the producer, someone is trusting you with a lot of money and wants you to make money back. So you have to.
And make the money back and buy your Jeep.
Because we have to buy Jeep, we must buy house.
Personally, I would not prioritize saving money over like execution. Like execution over cutting costs for me. But I cannot speak for
other people.
other people. But I think a lot of people mistake producing for when they say produce, they feel like their job is to cut money. A lot of producers come with that mindset. No, you produce your job. What is not, you should not be wasteful, but is to make sure that the project is the best that it can be.
Yeah, with what you have.
What you have.
Yeah.
So like, I know there are producers who they once they give them the budget, they'll cut it into two, buy range and all that.
Thank God. That's the question we're asking you.
But that is not what producing should.
They will now come and now throw some kind of money at you. Take it or leave it, like, because I'm doing you a favor after all.
It's not a favor. I'm hiring you for a job.
Oh no, that's not
And
the
if
energy
you-
they come with
and
after they
if
bought
you
their
don't
car.
want to do the job, I'll call somebody else.
Exactly.
And also actors too. If once one person turns down a job and there is someone willing to do it for half the price.
Because we're hungry, and that is the reason
Or
why
half
you
the
people
price.
behave like you're doing us
So,
a favor.
it's-
Because
you
no,
be
there's
talking
somebody
to
that's willing
yourselves.
to do it for free.
Be talking to
But
yourself.
I cannot tell somebody to turn down work because we're trying to do what? That is going to be like a strike. It's an actor strike. That's a different conversation. People have different things they need to do with money. People have different
and people have
responsibilities.
different
they have
reasons why they take
dependents.
roles. Some
So
people
even
like
though they
for
know
the
that you understand,
Well,
they know what they're worth. They know that they shouldn't take this. But everybody's reason for accepting crap is different. And I cannot come and tell somebody because I'm not taking this, don't take this. I have no right to do that.
but I know.
It's just up to you guys that are offering the money to be decent human beings. That's all we ask.
Yeah, now are we the
we
ones
try our
that
best,
it's
but we cannot
budget
speak for
now?
everybody.
It's not all
The
of
budget
you
is the budget at the
now.
end of the day.
It's
budget
not
is
all of
budget.
you. Some of you are not being decent human beings.
So guys,
The ones that you described with your own mouth that use half of the money to buy range.
oh yeah, now don't buy range. Buy range after the project.
Abi.
Because if you make something, if you make something and it is good enough and it's quality and you will make your money.
Yeah.
But there are also
You
actors
know.
who take producers who are good to them for granted.
No, you
Yes.
see,
Yes,
this
yeah,
is
right.
there are
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah,
See,
they take-
it's
Yes.
everywhere.
Some
They'll
people
say,
like
"Don't
they
worry."
like wicked.
They like that wickedness. They don't like that. That's why they'll book 3 projects,
It's the
and it's
same
my own
way-
project that can suffer.
It's the same way
because you know that I'll
some
just be like,
some productions, producers and everything, you like, you wonder why, okay, I'm being such a decent human being, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but you are still being a lunatic to me. But I see the way other people are treating you, the way other actors are behaving to you, and those are the ones you're smiling with. So it's
Yeah.
like
it's a
we just like
two-way
abuse.
street. Oh, PTSD.
You know,
going
everybody,
through
see,
a
guys,
lot,
we
guys.
all need therapy in this, especially in this state.
I think I should change
In
this to film therapy session.
Honestly,
Because
maybe you should get a therapist first, because
I
we're all
think-
going through a lot.
Everybody's going through a lot. Oh, please show some love.
Okay.
Go first.
Ladies
Okay.
first.
So yeah, in as much as we've had our sparring session and whatever, it's no secret, and I'm not saying this because I am on camera, that my dear Abdul's set is actually the best set I've been on this year. In fact, in my short career as an
Just
actor,
be saying it, guys, non stop.
I haven't stopped talking about.
What did you do? If I need to ask you in camera,
I haven't stopped talking about
what
it.
did you do?
I just did what every producer.
Just
is
if
supposed
everybody
to
was
do.
like Abdul, we would not be fighting.
This is why we hustle to be on an Abdul TJ set, and why we can't say no even if it's typecasting us. That is why.
I actually don't
He did not typecast me. So I feel like you actually, we all have our concerns and whatever, but like, I'm gonna talk to you as a person and as a producer, and I think that you do a very difficult job. It's also kind of like a production manager or whatever. You're managing basically everything as well. The people too. Even worse, because you're managing the money as well.
Yeah.
And the investors.
Yes, and you so
The distributors.
I feel like you come. You are not. He's not like. He's not temperamental. There's
He's
no
very
like. He's
chill-loving.
just like. It's just awesome. Thank you. And I mean, I know everybody else that has worked with you. Well, maybe not everybody else, but most of the people would agree with what I'm saying. Thank you.
I'm going to cry.
So sweet.
But like, it's best if I'm saying that because it was really like. I think I've had a conversation with Tiger. I think because when we started production, we were in the writer's room together at that time, and of course she got the role because she auditioned, and her audition was amazing.
Wow,
And
well
she's-
done, girl.
And so like from the first time I spoke to her on the phone.
Yeah,
like,
we spoke for like an hour or
like an
something.
hour,
That's
yeah.
long.
We like it was like because for this project
On production's credit.
so like
At least he didn't buy range.
see, don't worry, by God's grace I'll buy soon.
Yes.
So but very professional. Like when I because I also wrote co-wrote the project, like there were things that she did that I could not have even pictured. When an actor comes and does and brings a character to life in a way that you like, there were days where she was not shooting and she would come to set.
Why?
Yeah.
Because that has not happened to me on any other person's set before.
If I tell you to
But that has not happened on any other person's set before. But you guys, I was going on set and I wasn't supposed to shoot. That is just how nice that set was to me.
That's sweet. That's
Yeah.
Like when like I don't think except there is a character that I cannot cast Detola for. Like I don't think I can do a project that I will not cast Detola for. Because it's like film is hard.
Yes.
You need people that will bring light, people that will bring it that will bring basically light to your set, and that's what Detola did for us. Like, so in as much as like it was hard to attack her for other actors because there's nothing I can basically attack her for. But it's just my experience from other people that I'm projecting on.
Same here. My experience
So,
and other people's experientions I'm
But
projecting
so
as
if you're
well.
watching this, hire Detola. Like,
Hire
she's-
me.
Hire Detola. Hustle to be on Abdul Tijani.
That's it.
Take away from this episode, guys. Hire Detola and then hustle to be on Abdul Tijani. I've dropped my CV. I'm a professional extra. Call me, lodge me in hotel, treat me good. Don't look at me as a
I'm
lesser
sure we
actor.
both told you when you called us, but they said, wait, I'm sparring with Abdul. I have nothing to
There's
say to
nothing-
I
him.
know, but I'm just like, whatever, man. Find it. You are a representative. I don't care. Okay, so I think that we've had such an interesting episode. We've had such a fantabulous conversation. It's been so insightful, right? From the actor to the producer. Producer is just like, I'm your employer. Do your job.
I swear.
And the actor is like, you need to treat me right. I'm a human being. And so we've heard you. We'll try our best both ways. You know, I stand for the two.
Because we actually both have valid points. We
Yes,
all have
yeah,
valid
everybody
points.
has
Everybody
valid
has
points.
So
valid
it's
points.
just for you to understand.
Everybody's
where the other,
point today has been valid.
Yeah, it's just for you to understand where the other person is coming from, right? And that's why we have this conversation. So I just want to say thank you, Abdul. Thank you,
Thank
Detola,
you.
for joining us on today's episode of the Cine Versus podcast. It's been such a beautiful time. I've had fun. As in, I've had fun every single minute. It's just it's so hilarious. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for staying. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This is the Cine Versus podcast. It's a podcast for filmmakers that filmmakers don't even know they need. But once they say it, they're like, it's true. This is what I've been looking for.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. So like, share, subscribe, do comment, who do you want to see next? Who do you think should battle? Have they made value point? Fight with them in the comment. I will send it to them and I will send it back. Don't worry, we communicate here. Communication is not our problem. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you. I'm Tiger Fire Rose. Sometimes I'm just like, you should already know me. You should know who I am. I'm Tiger Fire Rose, the one and only in the universe. Google me. I'm a writer, filmmaker, storyteller, and this is the Cine Versus podcast. Bye.
Wanna say anything nice about each other?
Hey! Rewind.